By now you probably received your GX12 insecticide fungicide injection system. We're going to go over a few things on how to plumb it, the simplicity of the system, and of course some daily routine maintenance on it. What we've got here is our GX12 injection system plumbed together with our GX2 flat base dual pump system. As we come out of the flow meter, before we go into our manifold system, we actually plumb right into the GX12 injector. You can see there's a three-way ball valve, one going towards the flow, one going away from the flow, and also the inlet. You'll have another ball valve that allows you to control your flow at the bottom. Once you exit the tank, you can turn on the flow so that the liquid flows up into the injection chamber here. The ball valve has a directional arrow. The arrow indicates the direction of the flow. In this instance, we're flowing through the injector. Same thing with the bottom one. You can identify it real easy with the shape of the handle. The longer part of the handle is the direction of the flow. So right now we've got it in the position for it to flow away from the tank and into the injection system. This is the off position, shutting off the complete system there. And of course, you got a drain system when you want to empty the tank. Right now we're going to put it into flow. The other feature that we have is the small screen filter. In order for you to clean that out, you'll want to shut your ball valve off, turn the handle down so that you get no liquid rush coming out from there, from the tank. And of course, wearing safety gloves, you'll want to take this off and check your screens. They'll tend to get clogged up based on different chemicals, start clogging up the screen. So you can make one of two choices. You can choose to clean this out regularly. It's a 20 mesh stainless steel screen, or you can leave it out completely. Remember, we're working with a small tank. Your chemicals are probably clean, but if you desire filtration, you will have that there. The other features that we've got on here are triple check valves. We've got a check valve on the outlet side of the injector. Keeps the flow from coming back into the injection system, and especially if you're going into bypass, it will block that flow. There's an internal check valve that keeps the plunger opens up the check valve and then drops it down to eliminate overdosage on your injection system. Then there's this backup check valve that's one way, and we'll explain the reason why we have that in place. That's been real helpful in some situations. In this instance, we're going to show you how to clean out that check valve. Simply shut off both your valves, make sure that they're shut off. That internal check valve is real simple. What we found is that this internal check valve can get stuck open. Based on products such as Sniper, Satori, and Brigade, we've noticed that any chemical mixture with the fertilizer, and whether it's overnight or during the course of the day, will start to crystallize. So what happens, the crystals get caught up in this check valve here. So we'll show you how to clean that out. It's real simple. We recommend that you do it midday and even at the end of the day when you're done with your job, or especially in the early morning. Just double check this so that your system functions properly. You'll see these two tabs on this removable cap here. Take and spin it counterclockwise and remove the cap. Okay. Inside here, you'll see a check valve with the spring. Like I said, in there in that lip, you'll find that crystals will build up on there, causing this to remain open. Sometimes you'll get it on this seal here as well. There's a rubber seal in there. All these components are replaceable if they do tend to wear or break down. We haven't had that problem with those components, so they've been very durable. Just the cleanliness of the check valve. So just to reinstall it, it's grooved there, lock it in place. Another thing you'll want to check too at the end of the day or early in the morning is the body. Clean out these components in here, make sure there's no buildup in there. You can actually rinse off, this is draining what's in that sump tank right there. You'll only lose what's in your injector as long as you have your ball valves off. But make sure that you run some water, some clean water in there, kind of up in the neck here. And take it a little further, you can actually take the cap off here. Remove the cap and then move the plunger out. And then just kind of give it a quick rinse inside the body there. Okay. The cap has a neat feature on it too. If you notice, there's a black button here. It's actually spring loaded. What that does is it releases any air that's in the system. So when you're priming your system for the first time during the day, you want to take and press that down. As soon as the liquid starts to come out, you know that you've released all the air. Real simple to reinstall. These seals, these O-rings are replaceable. We do have those components in stock. Let's see, get this lined up here. We're going to run a test on the liquid. Turn on the system. We turn on injection and your injection valve. So we'll have the motors running. See the system kicks on, and now we're getting flow through here. You listen to this, there's a clicking noise. That chamber is dropping down, makes a clicking noise, makes that suction, pulls up your chemical. You can watch the flow here. You see how the air goes up with it? It stops. So, let you watch this short video on how this actually operates. Notice the blue liquid entering the mixing chamber. At the same time, the light red liquid is being drawn up into the chamber. Once mixed, both liquids exit fully blended and ready for distribution. Okay, so as you've seen in the video, the liquid as it comes through the mixing chamber doesn't just randomly pass by as we're injecting. It actually takes and mixes the solution before it sends it out into your manifold system. So very effective, patented mixing chamber in your injector system here. We also include a few extra replacement parts. Be sure to retain those for future use. You'll have them zip tied in one point on the injection system, and a very simple system to use. Another option that we do have at the customer's request is the ability to agitate any chemicals in here. The agitation kit includes the plumbing you need for your bulkhead fittings, both on the bottom and the top side, including instructional video that we have for installing this. And you also will get a manual rate controller that allow you to control that from in the cab. You see the motor kicks on and just continues to agitate. That's optional. It's not part of the original GX12, but it is available if you so desire. Well, we hope this video was helpful. Enjoy the use of your new GX12. Feel free to give us a call at AgXcel if you have any questions, any further questions or any suggestions on the system. Also, if you're in need of maintenance parts, feel free to give us a call. There's a parts page in your booklet. Just refer to that if you want to identify the parts with the part number. It'd be helpful when you're calling in. Thank you for your purchase.